Hi there, free spirits. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Daphne, and this is another monthly reset video. I am planning on doing some non-monthly reset videos, but I just haven't had the time to film and post them yet, but they are coming. So I guess I'll just go ahead and start with the aesthetics per usual. I looked up on Unsplash. I hit change cover and typed in Halloween to see what would pop up. And I really liked this cover the best because it was not very Halloween, but it was kind of Halloween. And then I changed my color scheme to orange, and I don't know if you've been watching my monthly reset videos, but if you have, then you know the theme that I do every month is based on someone whose birthday is in that month. So for this month, I chose Mahatma Gandhi. So first, my intention is mindfulness. I feel like last month was probably one of the better months this year for me, and I just kind of learned that I feel like mindfulness is something I need to practice more because I do think I get so caught up in my tasks. And, when you work a full time job or something like that, it can be really hard to focus on the present moment or just really enjoy just the little things, like the shape of the clouds or what's going on around you or, something like that. So I want to practice more mindfulness. And then, so Mahatma Gandhi there's a photo of him. And the most infamous quote probably by him is, be the change you want to see in the world. I like that quote, but I wanted to pick something different because, well, that one's just like, I feel like everyone knows that. And I wanted to just pick something different. So I looked up quotes by him and I found this one. The future depends on what we do in the present. And I really liked that. I feel like that resonates with my intention this month also. And so for key tasks this week, I'm doing this a little bit differently. Okay, so basically I want to declutter this month. So I actually decluttered most of both blogs. There's one that I still need to delete some posts because I've already transferred those over to another blog site I'm using. So I'm really excited about that. I love how they turned out. I am going to declutter my downloads on my laptop. I really need to digital declutter badly. And then I want to post one YouTube video minimum this week. And then I also want to practice my Spanish to maintain my current level. And then also I'm studying another language on top of that whenever I have time, but I'm not inserting it or making myself, complete a lot of that language because of the time. Okay. So for monthly goals, I want to read B is for Burglar by Sue Grafton. I had someone gift me this book and I read the first one, so I'm on the second one. And I don't know, I'm only like 4 chapters into it, but yeah, I just wanted a lighter read. I'm not taking heavy notes on this one. So yeah, and then basically this is sort of the same monthly goals, decluttering, and then I also want to declutter one notebook, hopefully by this end of this month. And then I want to continue managing brainstorms and theme ideas for a novel that I have. And then I want to post 2 to 4 videos for the entire month. And so that's my September monthly goals. Quarterly are about the same. I mainly want to just post 2 to 4 videos per month, and I am hoping to find a third party to revise my poems to get another perspective because there's only so much revision I feel like I can do. So, and then a lot of the back burner tasks are just, decluttering things and things of that nature. Okay, so I did actually complete my habit tracker this month, and I'm very excited. I will pop some stuff on the screen that I want to share, but yeah, I'll just kind of keep that mostly to myself. For the meal planning, I want to continue adding more items and photos to the shopping list. I started doing that and I'm keeping up with that. I'm really happy about that. And then I also want to filter shopping list to buy items only on the weekly page that I have set up. And then I want to prep meals in advance. I really need to continue doing that, or start doing that and continue it. Sometimes I start and then I stop. So I need to make that more consistent. And then for the budget, I'll just keep to myself. Okay, for reflection questions, I described last month in one word. Enlightening was what I came up with because I just felt like I learned a lot about myself and I learned a lot of lessons just in general. So I thought that fit pretty well. And then what did you accomplish? I finished reading the Ruth Underhill book. Very happy about that. I decluttered one entire blog already. And I am eating less sugar. I decided to cut out all pre-made sugar items, like you would buy at a shop or a grocery store for at least 6 months. And then I finished a couple of other things on a back burner task that I had. So overall, very productive month for me. Okay, so for what lessons did I learn? So basically, people will only bring you down if you let them. You should use this resistance to catapult yourself into a better situation rather than dwelling on the negative. Basically, turn a negative into a positive is kind of what I'm saying. And then I feel like that theme kind of goes into the other lessons too. I probably am just rewording the same thing. But growth happens during hard times. Hard times is just another word for setback. Dealing with a hard time is helpful. Procrastinating on hard times negatively impacts mental health, self-esteem, confidence, etc., etc. Not dealing with the hard times and procrastinating makes things worse. Surrounding yourself with good-hearted people helps your mindset, which I knew this already, but I think, you learn so much and you have so much going on that you probably have to relearn some things to remember. And then focusing on someone else actually helps with sadness and depression, I think. It always goes back to kindness, which is why I wrote a poem book all about compassion, honor, empathy, character, and kindness. I will leave it linked in the description box below if you want to check it out. And then reflect on each monthly and or quarterly goal. I feel like overall, I don't think I've really completed any yet. I did in August, but I slacked a little on the YouTube videos in September. And then I've only read one book for a connection, so out of the 4. Okay. How can I improve for next month? I feel like I need to be more organized and chip away one step at a time, determine priorities, still need to work on that, work on decluttering, need to be more exercise focused. I really need to start doing that more consistently. I also want to clump filming videos in one day, preferably, so I'm not in a situation. And then I also want to review previous monthly reflections more, just to remind myself more. I want to personal journal more, and then I need to also time block more often and intentionally, and then I want to paint my nails more often just for self-care purposes. Okay, 6. How did I step out of my comfort zone? I posted YouTube videos and I'm staying with this goal because sometimes I wonder if I want to keep doing this because I am stepping out of my comfort zone. But I do like the creation of the content and being creative with it. So, and then sharing ideas, I really like that aspect of it. So, what did I learn about myself? I feel like I need to practice more positive thoughts and turn negatives into positives because I think a lot of people, not just me, can get sort of swept up in the negative spiral thinking and not think more positively. So I want to work on that. I also feel feel like I need to relax more and just let life flow, let things happen, good or bad. Who are the most meaningful people? I I put on here Katherine Hellman because I've been watching some stuff that she's been in, and it was really funny. And I think some aspects of it, there were a few lessons I learned from it. So that's why I put her as one of the most meaningful people, even though I guess it wasn't really her, it was her character. But and then I added a question: how did I live my best life this month? Because I'm all about living life to the fullest. I think I enjoyed little moments. I appreciated the me time I have had this month, and I actually went outside, enjoyed nature, and rode a bike. That was really fun. So that was my monthly reflections, and I'll just pop on the screen what I have planned. I'm actually doing it a little bit differently. I micro tasked every big task that I have. So yeah, I'll show you an example of it. Basically, I'm just taking the tasks, even though they might be small, and I'm managing them in bite-sized each day. So for instance, I want to insert 10 Spanish words a day into this new app that I will actually probably feature on another video on my alternate channel. And I want to read one chapter of the book, and then I want to transfer notes from 5 pages of one of the notebooks I have from school into my Notion account, and that way I can get rid of the notebook. So I'm doing that every day, and so that's kind of what I'm doing this month. So I do have it looks a little busier, but it's really not. It's just really small tasks. So I'm very excited about that. And so that is basically my October month in a nutshell. September went really well, so I think October will be a good month too. I hope you found this entertaining or helpful in some way. And then also, if you do like how I have this set up, I will leave a link to how you can get this in the description box. I created a duplicate of this template for you. So if you do like it and want it, I will leave it in the description box below. I will also leave another link in the description box below if you want something free. I have simple calendars that you can get for free as well. So that way you can start your year on a good note and a productive note. You can do it now or you can wait till January. But yeah, that is my monthly reset, and I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I will see you in the next video.